Okay. Hey, I have somebody that I want to have come up here, and that is Noah's wife in her disguise as Janice Nelson. Janice, would you come up here just real quick? Where is she? Here she comes. Here's the thing that we've been talking about her all day long, and nobody knew who she was. And she has been, I.
I'm glad I look different.
I've been getting wonderful compliments for having invited her, but I thought she's probably not getting any feedback at all. She probably feels invisible because nobody knows to say to her, you know. So anyway, I wanted you to see what she looks like in real life, and I was just really moved by her presentation, as I know you were. So thank you again, Janice, for coming. Could somebody scoot this table over into my reach? To my range, because I need to get over there. Don't move the table. Too late. I know the tablecloth will be messed up, but it's okay. Everybody just know that it's going to be okay. Don't let it bug you. It's like that, and we know it, and we're just going to live with it. Okay. As I told you, this morning we're doing our offering tonight. We didn't want you to be disappointed and not have an offering because we know you always expect to come to any Adventist gathering and have at least one offering, right? And so we're going to have that offering appeal later for an organization that I feel very strongly about, and that's Women's Healing and Empowerment Network that Dr. Mabel Dunbar operates, and she was one of our guest speakers last year, and so I know you're familiar with it. But there's one other thing, and that is that we have done this whole satellite thing on a donation basis. And I know some of you have asked me about it, and so I want you to know that there will be an opportunity to give toward those expenses in addition to, if you want to give something more, in other words, don't take it away from the WEN network, but if you want to do something additional, I have a special place for you to put it. And at the satellite sites, your satellite site coordinator has 2 offering envelopes so that you're able to participate, all right? And the real offering call is going to be later, but I couldn't pass this one up. I have a special place for you to put this offering for the satellite sites. My Aunt Evelyn knows that I love old church paraphernalia, you know, and so she sent me this just a couple weeks ago. It's from the Chico, California church, and they really did use this for many years. Check out this offering bag. Don't you wish we had about 30 of these so we could take up the offering at Women's Retreat? But I only have one. It's just the coolest thing. I can't believe. Bright pink, only in California. You know, that's, what can I say? So I'm going to have this out on the registration desk, and if you want to help with the cost of our satellite site, the grand experiment that it has been, then that's how you can do that. All right, tomorrow morning, I can't believe we're talking about checking out already, but here we are. I won't have another opportunity to talk to you until after you're supposed to be checked out. So checkout is by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Breakfast is from 8 until 9. From 9 until 9:30, we will still be in the dining hall having our little prayer breakfast program. And for those of you at the satellite sites, I don't know what you're doing about breakfast. We're going to be eating from 8 to 9 o'clock. We're not going to bore you with streaming us eating. Fascinating as that might be. We're going to wait until 9 o'clock when we start the little program part. And that's going to be very participatory, and the people at the sites will be able to do the same things that we're doing here. But that will all be happening over in the dining hall. So plan to get checked out either before 8 o'clock or whatever time you come over for breakfast. There's going to be a little window between 9:30 and 10, but then our program starts back in here at 10. So just keep that in mind as you're thinking about your morning tomorrow morning. Another thing about, and while I'm talking about checking out of your room, Please remember to leave a little tip for your housekeeping staff, and maybe you want to put a little booklet or something for them too. But if you do that, write a little note and just do something for your housekeeping staff. The ABC is going to be open starting at 7:30 in the morning. They'll be open tonight too after the meeting until, whenever you wear them out. But in the morning they'll open at 7:30. They'll be open until the meeting starts, and then they're not going to be able to be open after our retreat ends at noon tomorrow. So just shop with that in mind. Sometimes people expect that it's going to be open, and usually at retreat it is. But this year they're having to go on to another event, so they will be only open until 10 in the morning. Right after this meeting, we are going to be providing some apples and bananas. Last year we did apples and popcorn, but guess what? I determined I was not cleaning up that ever again. So, banana peelings are easier than popcorn. So anyway, now here's the deal. We are doing this as a staff. We went out and got the apples and we got the bananas. We did not have time to wash the apples, so you're on your own for that one. The bananas just have to be peeled, so that's going to be okay. But let me listen between the lines here, okay? Let me tell you something. We have approximately 410 women. We bought approximately 410 apples and approximately 410 bananas. Do you hear what I'm telling you? All right. You're a sharp crowd, and I like that. Our prayer room continues to be open. There are signs when you go into the lobby that will help you find it, and I know Saturday night is a really special time to take advantage of that. Okay, I'm going to do a couple things that are going to make you want to go shopping at the ABC. So I need my staff to come up and help me. Where's my committee? Everybody up here, please. And both the Review and Herald and Pacific Press found out that we're having a very significant women's retreat, and they wanted to give some things away to you, and you got some of that stuff in your packets. But here's how it's going to work. And if we can have all the lights on, that's great, as many as you are able to turn on. Ooh, wow. Okay. So I just have some stuff in here, and I'm going to hand it to somebody, and I'm going to kind of do it by section. We're not drawing names. We're making this as simple as possible. So we're just going to, and the other thing is, please don't raise your hand if you don't want that particular book, because we don't want it to go to somebody who's gonna get it and not care about it. So if it sounds like something you really would like, raise your hand, and then the person with that is gonna just pick somebody. All right? So hopefully they're your friend. No, I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna ask Carolyn and Louise, these are gift certificates for a free 1-year subscription to Vibrant Life. So if you just kind of focus somewhere. All right. This is a CD by Naomi Streamer, Hope That Breaks the Dark. Don't you love that subtitle, Hope That Breaks the Dark? Take it back there, Jen, to that gal in blue. All right. God can when you cannot. Thoughts and Prayers by Ordinary Women. Would you take it to somebody in that section over there, Jackie? Thank you. Oh, I love this. Guys, it's time for another Christmas in your heart. Who wants another one? Here you go. Would you take it back there? She's jumping up and down over there, I think. Calm her down a little bit with that book. Okay. The Fullness of Faithfulness, Lori Bryan, editor. And I don't know what this book is about. Who wants to take a chance on an unknown book? Okay, hand it to somebody. This book is by Naomi. I can't read it, but she looks lovely. Naomi Streamer's story, and it's called Backstage Pass. 18-year-old Naomi stepped into one of the most prestigious boardrooms known to musicians, Sony, and walked out a few minutes later with a record deal. I wonder what that is. find somebody. Okay, we're all familiar in the Northwest with the author Carl Hafner. No Greater Love, True Stories of the Ultimate Sacrifice. Jackie, take it back over to that side over there. All right. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, that group over there is like, okay, I see you. I see you. Carolyn, 180 Power Tips for Marriage. Great advice for busy couples by Dr. Kay Kuzma. The very edge over there is begging for some acknowledgement. A Story of Forgiveness, Let It Go. Anybody need a forgiveness book? Find somebody who looks like they're desperate on that topic. Here's something that I think I'm tempted to keep. Listen to this. This is called Breathe. Devotions for Women by Women. Here's what it says. You don't even know what it's about yet. Slow down and seek the Savior. He gives breathing room to your soul. Oh, doesn't that sound fabulous? Who has... Look for the most stressed out person you can find in the room. Louise? The New Life Challenge, a cookbook. My daughter goes crazy over cookbooks. Don't give them to me. Good luck with that. All right, who's feeling ignored? Ah, they got my attention. They were quicker. They were quicker. All right, because I have one more thing. Oh, I know. It's so fun. Always love this. Natural Lifestyle Cooking Workbook. This is the one by Ernestine Finley. So, Carolyn, good luck figuring out who gets that. All right. Okay. Thank you, ladies. That's it for our giveaways. And if you saw something that sounds interesting, check it out at the ABC. Now, we have something very exciting, and I think most of you are aware of it, but we get to hear about it directly from Elizabeth herself. So will you come up and tell us about the latest thing from Pacific Press, or the NAD?
Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, first of all, grab the little business card you guys all got when you came here. My ministry is called Jesus 101 Biblical Institute. It's a ministry of the North American Division designed to give you tools to study the scriptures deeply. And we have done this in many ways. Now you have to bring me down a little bit because now I'm very loud and I want to get very excited and I can't because it's too loud. All right, very good. Now, this is my website. This is the way you contact me if you need to contact me, is the website. Now, we have done many different types of resources for women to take to the churches and to your neighbors and to your family. Now, most of you are familiar with all my little booklets on the Gospels, and ABC brought a lot of them tonight. I'm only going to be signing for about half an hour right after the meeting. If you want to take a signed copy of any book you buy today, I'm going to be out there for a little while. So make a line and we'll sign whoever gets there in the first half an hour or 45 minutes, okay? Now, these are very cheap. They're like $2 each, so you can go help people with this. You can take it to jails. I get all kinds of letters from jail, especially from Oregon, that people have gone to jail with these booklets, and I'm getting the letters. You are not going to believe this. This one man goes, I am incarcerated, and I just read your Gospel of Luke, and I have a woohoo in my heart. And it was just awesome. I got the letter. Now, a few years ago, we did this book, which is based on the Goel concept. And what happened was the North American Division got very excited with this, and they asked me if I could do a whole series of Bible studies based on the Goel. So we have worked on it for 6 months. This is the newest product that we have done along with the Women's Ministry Department of the North American Division. I have written all the lessons, and they're for you to do groups with women. Each one can get the whole 10 lessons, and there's a DVD, 10 DVDs that go in one little box together with this. If you are a leader, you can get the kit for the leader. Now, before we show you the promotional video for this, they brought all this for you tonight. That's why you had those big banners the Pacific Press sent. They are on this series. This is a brand new product, and they're designed for Bible study from Genesis to Revelation based on the Goel concept. Now, before I tell you that, show you the promo, I want you to look at this. We have tried to go high tech and trying to reach some of your younger generation kids and grandkids, so we're doing a lot of things in iTunes. So Plug Into Life, for example, is a 1-minute devotional podcast that anybody can download in there and subscribe to for free. All these resources are free. Then you have also Biblical Studies by Jesus 101 on your smartphones, 15 minutes each day. But this is a 1-minute devotional. Within 2 months, we had hundreds of thousands of people subscribe to this 1-minute devotional. And I want to give you a challenge. If your church wants to give these out in your community, we will send them to you for free. So all you have to do is write to this website and say, we want boxes of these cards, and we will send them to your church.